prepared, when it's really either good salmon.
Yep.
Because there's not all salmon is created equal.
Salmon can be fishy.
It can be very fishy. That's what I don't like.
And that normally happens when someone either overcooks it or it's
Okay.
not super fresh.
There
I
you
have
go.
Faroe Island salmon. I'm going to tell you all about it. It comes from these incredibly pristine waters. We get it so fresh. It is snap frozen as soon as it's taken out of the water.
Ooh.
It is processed and cut, snap frozen. Let me just show it to you, Bobby Ray.
Yeah, we're going to show you what you're getting
I've got this incredible. I'm going to let you have a little taste.
Okay.
Have a look at this. See how it's just pink there in the middle? I'm going to give you a little taste of this, my love.
Okay,
there
let's see.
You are going to fall in love with this salmon. It is so, so good.
Oh my
Isn't
gosh,
that
that's
amazing?
good.
It's like salmon you've never tasted before.
I have never tasted salmon like that. Because you're right. That's what I cannot take about it, is how fishy it is most of the time.
It's delicate.
It's been moist.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, there's so much flavor to that.
So good. I mean, you can see that beautiful pink, delicious center there.
That's how it should be cooked, just like this, Chef?
Yeah, you want it to sort of be just a little pink in the center. You have a taste. I'm going to tell everyone a little bit more about it.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Okay, so this comes from a place called Faroe Island, which is in the North Atlantic near Iceland and Norway, right between Iceland and Norway, right? You're getting 8 of these fillets. Now, you'll notice they all look very similar. You know why? Because they're all perfect center cut. Right, so they've all been pin boned, there's no bones at all, the skin has been removed. This is how it arrives to you. Snap frozen, right? So you seal in that freshness, and that's what's really important. By the way, nearly all the salmon that you're seeing in supermarkets, that's all been frozen too. But it gets defrosted and then it sits around in the store for who knows how long.
Right.
You're taking this home because you know it was super snap frozen, and then you keep it in your freezer. It can stay in there for 12 months.
12 months, oh, that's great.
Pristine waters, we've done the due diligence, we know how wonderful it is. Of course, you know salmon's full of omega-3s, very, very healthy, incredible source. They call it brain food for a reason, right?
Exactly, and
So
by the
good.
way, you're getting 8 of them to get, again, your purchase, $89.95. We have a feature price today from $99.95. Obviously, again, everything with your 5 flex pay payments, which brings it to only $17.99 a payment. And I believe on this one also, yes, we are shipping this to you for free also. So getting the free shipping and handling is fabulous. But if you're like me and I know I should eat salmon, I want to love salmon, but I just never do because I've never been happy with the way it's prepared.
Right.
But Chef, I never realized the difference in the flavor. But so it's that icy cold water.
That's right. And let me show you how this just flakes up. Now I'm just bringing it up here, just so you know, with the back of a fork, you can even just flake that salmon. You know, in the center it should be still just that little bit pink, just like that. Now you can cook it more pink if you like. It's totally up to you. But have a taste of how clean that tastes.
I know.
Let me tell you something about salmon. All right. Now there's a variety of different types of salmon, of course. This is that Faroe-based salmon from those icy cold waters.
Wow.
You want salmon to come from
delicious.
icy cold waters, and you want them to come from incredibly pristine, clean waters. Faroe Island is quite remote, okay? It's quite a ways away. So the best way to fish that, well, now, of course, this is aquaculture, so we're talking about farmed fish. So we know that the feed is non-GMO, right? That's very important. We know that it's blast frozen. We know that it's a center cut. We also know that it comes from somewhere up there in between Norway and Iceland. Pristine waters, gorgeous, fresh, clean waters, and that's exactly what you want.
So that's the difference. And for anyone out there, by the way, we do have a single purchase, or we also have it available as part of your custom ownership. What I think is ridiculously insane is you still have 30 days. So you shop with the utmost of confidence with us here at HSN. But if you have been, first you're somebody who's already loved the steaks and everything else that Chef has done, you wanted to see salmon. It is here today for the first time. And this is a challenge for anybody out there who's like me and really doesn't like, had a hard time liking salmon just because it's just fishy, fishy, fishy. This is absolutely not. It is worth the try to get it home. And I'm sticking it
on the steamer in the Today Special. Now,
do
all
you
of
use
these
it?
spices,
They might be great on the top,
beautiful.
Chef.
So the spices are really wonderful. Spicy Louisiana rub, for instance. There's a blackening seasoning if you're going to roast it. So depending on how you want to cook, but I'm going to steam it here. Every time you see me cook salmon on the show, this is what I'm cooking. I'm cooking this Faroe Island salmon. By the way, all our food gets pushed out into the corridor, and the crew come from all over HSN to come and taste it. Everybody lines up for the salmon. And that's how I knew, okay, people absolutely love this. I know how to source it from an incredible place and to source the very best type, right? So that's why I said, let me do it. I know I'm a butcher, and I know we're normally playing with meat, but hey, when you get your hands on beautiful product is beautiful product, and that's exactly what this stuff is.
And can I tell you what, good salmon is really, really expensive.
Yeah.
So this is an awesome buy, because if you, again, look, I mean, obviously you're getting 8 of the fillets, but if you even just look at the size of them,
right,
and the fact that, because a lot of times, they're 6 ounces
6 ounces,
each,
Bobby. The truth is, I mean, look how this is flaking, right? Just gorgeous. And then I'm going to show you something else, because if you're sort of stretching your money, think about all the different ways that you could serve this. Bobby Ray, there's just so many. Now, you could flake it up and serve it like that, right? But I've got one more piece that I want to show you here, and I'm going to bring it back to my board. Because it's such a generous portion, 6 ounces is really quite amazing.
Yeah,
let me show you something. You get a nice thick center cut like the one we have right here. I go ahead and cut that. Guess what? Wow. That is really 2 portions of fish.
Absolutely.
Very generous, very, very beautiful. Have a look. I can cut through it. You can't even cut through it with a sharp knife. It just flakes, which is just so divine.
Why a lot of times, because I've seen salmon and it does not do that.
Oh, yeah.
It's always so dried out. Is that because of the, so it's a combination of how you're preparing it or more the quality of the fish?
Both.
Both, okay.
You know what? You've got to cook it properly, and I'll tell you how to do that.
What's the best way to cook it?
Make sure you've got a nice hot pan, because salmon doesn't take much cooking. You still want to eat it a little pink. It's not like other fish that you might want to cook all the way through, or chicken, for instance.
Right.
So you want to keep it a little pink. So you get a nice hot pan, you season it first, and then what you do is you drop it into that pan, you get a little bit of color. There's some natural oils in salmon, of course, and they're the healthy type, those amino acids.
There's omega-3s and our fatty acids,
Have a look at this. So you get that flaky, beautiful crust on the outside, and then when you break into the center,
look at that.
have a look how juicy and perfect that salmon is.
All right,
Just
so
wonderful.
$89.95, your price. For, we're shipping it to you for free. It is brand new. New. So we have not done that before. Okay, so if you are not with us at the top of the hour, we have an amazing brand new item that is launching in